What's up, motherfuckers? 5 a.m.-ish. Been up since about 3, I think. Because I wanted to be. If I wake up at 3, I might as well stay up because I ain't going to be getting up. So, Joseph, Whitbesinger, Inexorable Coaching, and this is the daily inspiration. I do this every single day. Because the hardest thing I do every day is to get my ass up out of bed. Now I got my ass up, and I'm out here, even though this is Jacksonville, Florida. It's a little fucking cold out here. Colder than normal. I didn't want to come out here, but I want to stick with my morning routine, which starts with this. So, yesterday we were talking about the difference between inspiration and motivation. And I said this: when you first get up, that is your inspiration time. That is your long-term life goals. I want a yacht. I want to be the greatest piano player of all time. I want to travel the world and not worry about whatever it is, okay? And it may not be monetary. It might, I want to be better than Michael Jordan, okay? These are inspirational things. These aren't things you got to figure out how to do, okay? These are things you write down. And I mentioned Grant Cardone yesterday, and I don't agree with everything he says, but when it comes to the different goals and targets, he explains it better than anybody, and mostly because he's 65, and a lot of the things he wrote down years and years and years ago, he has. He goes back and looks at it when he wrote this stuff down. Got to write it down. You don't have to know how to do it. It doesn't have to even be fucking rational at this point. If you're only making $50K a year, it's not rational that you can go on a $50,000 vacation. It's not rational. You can write it down. If you're 12 years old right now, it's not rational to say you're going to be the next Michael Jordan or you're going to be in the NBA or whatever it is. You can write it down. Excuse me. All the guys that are there wrote it down, or at least talked about it. They kind of knew. Okay? So that's the first part of your morning. So you should be trying to beat the sun up. Cardone says beat the sun up. Eric Thomas says get up at 3 a.m. I'm not doing 3 a.m. I don't give a fuck. There's no way. I ain't doing that. I can do 5. I think Cardone does 6. Beat the sun up. Get up early. Okay? And don't fret. Don't worry. Don't think about what you got to do that day. Don't check your email. Don't talk to anybody. Just sit there and think about where you want your life to be by the time you're 50, 65, maybe 40. I want to have a yacht by 40, whatever it is. Okay? That's inspiration. Now, besides this, when I'm done with this, I'm going to go listen to worship music. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? And I'm going to do it for a good at least half hour, for 45 minutes. That's what inspires me, gives me energy, brings me peace. Okay? Inspiration. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm not trying to think about doing anything. You may want to go listen to Meatloaf sing I'll Do Anything for Love. Whatever. All right? Might be 5 minutes for you. Might be 2 hours for you. But I'm telling you right now, if you're not inspired, you're never going to be motivated. That's where the energy comes from. It comes from the inspiration. Okay? God was inspired to create the world long before he was motivated to do it. Okay? He had some lofty fucking goals, okay? For creation, for you, all right? If you don't believe in God, the universe, I mean, this shit just doesn't appear. There's laws, there's energy in the universe. You want to tap in to inspirational energy. Energy is very important. It's not just a positive mindset, okay? Motivation is, I'm gonna get to, I wanna buy a private jet, I'm gonna get to $1 million this year. That's my target, okay? To actually collect and put in my pocket $1 million. When I'm done being inspired, that's all I'm gonna think about. I'm gonna hit that target, bad motherfucker. Then we can go into, and look, if you have a target that you actually want, and you think about it, it'll motivate you to go do it, and then you go from there, okay? So there's goals, and there's targets. The first part of the morning is goals. We're not writing down shit we're gonna do that day, or small shit. And you gotta think big. Think big. Think of something and go. I hate to quote Cardone. I don't really. Some of the shit he's a genius, and some of the shit he's just full of shit. Okay, but he has some good stuff. I would 10x. Okay, just to pick a generic. Think of what you think you want, and then 10x it. Then make sure you're thinking big enough. And you can adjust it as you get closer to whatever that goal is. You can adjust. Say, damn. Okay? So, this is Daily Inspiration, Joseph Wintersinger, Inexorable Coaching. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, okay? Any of it. It's really, the coaching's for real estate agents at this point. But this part of it, free. Every day. I'm going to do a motivational video every day too. I'm going to do those in the afternoon. Adios.